My name is Jim Richard, and I make septic tanks. And I want to be on the next top engineer.
My dad started Richard Septic Systems in 1944, and I lived right up the street, so I was always right there helping out. My background in engineering goes back a long ways, as you can see. I grew up around the shop. It was right down the street from the house, so whenever I wasn't in school, I was there. I'd follow the tradespeople all around, the plumbers, the electricians, carpenters, whoever was coming in to do work for my dad. I learned from it, and as I grew older, I started to take on more and more of those chores by myself. Still doing it to this day. These are a few of the forms that I use every day to make my products, and I designed them all and made quite a few of them myself in my own shop. This is the concrete batching plant that I built, and we use it to make our concrete for septic tanks. And it has some real unique features that I'm going to show you. This special floor shakes the concrete into the forms. And these are some shots of the batching computer that I built that runs the batch plant. I know I could take on challenges from a whole bunch of different fields. And like I'm showing you in this tape, I've done it all, I guess. I build things, I assemble things from other things, and make it work. That's what I do. I started a company called Rissy Plastics. Through it, I make a number of accessories for the precaster and septic systems, and many of them are patented. My favorite item, though, is the flout, which stands for floating outlet. It's an automatic valve, and it drains the tank once full, and it shuts off once it's empty. This miniature version is a demonstrator, and it's also used in hydroponics. Some of the flouts are quite large, and some of them are quite complex, like this sequenced unit. I have thousands of them in use all around the world. Here's how I cut out the flouts on my router table. Well, I do have an ability to solve problems. My focus is pretty solid. I drift now and then, get distracted, something else, but if the heat's on and it has to be done, I'll get it done. I haven't let many people down. I always try to, under-promise and over-deliver. That's it. My first product beyond septic systems that's patented is the light spike. It lets you unplug your lights from your yard so you can mow around them or put them away. And here are some of my other projects. Here's a snow machine that makes snow. As long as it's cold enough around our house, White Christmas is guaranteed. The kids would always bang up the jet skis on the rocks, so I took a compressor and airbags to make a system to launch them and retrieve them. My wife just loves the hydroponic tomatoes we grow in our basement on our hydroponic units, and here's a couple of them. Participating in my son's first robotic program was the most exciting thing I think I've ever done. I was strongly involved with designing and fabricating a robot. This was our first attempt, Watzilla, and he won top rookie seed at our regional in New Haven.
I'm a happy person!
Howie was the second robot, and he did a real good job. So good, in fact, that he won the Hartford Regional, and as a result, we got to go to the Houston Nationals. And the third robot was Marcia B. She won a judge's award. Her job was to hang on a chin-up bar, and every time made 50 points. We did very well with her. I'm an inventor, I'm an innovator, I'm a builder, I'm a assembler, I'm a problem solver. I help a lot of people, and a lot of people come to me looking for answers to their problems, or even to solve, to actually solve their problem myself. What do other people think of me? Well, one word. The people around town, they call me the Whiz. Everywhere I go, hey Whiz. And it's really the first time in my life that I really had a nickname that stuck. How competitive am I? Well, in this world, you got to be competitive if you're going to survive. I'm in business. I'm always trying to make a product and give better service and quality than the other guy. And competition sometimes overwhelms me, especially in first. The first robotics was more of cooperation. But it wasn't a big deal if you didn't win. But that's not the way I looked at it. The way I looked at it was this was a battle, and I would probably be better off doing battle bots than doing FIRST Robotics. I want to compete on Top Engineer to show the world my abilities, to entertain people, and to do something that I've never done before, and win the grand prize. Well, I hope you enjoy watching my tape. I really can't show you too much in less than 5 minutes, but I like to say that I've done a lot of things, built a lot of things, solved a lot of problems, and sold a lot of product in nearly 58 years. And I really hope you pick me to be on Top Engineer.